So I want to give you all some insight into some trades that I have got in very, very recently. And so let's start with the PayPal call that I got in the June 21st, 2024 expiration $70 call. Now, these are options contracts. And so options contracts expire. And so when you're trading a call, you're pretty much saying that I believe the stock is going to go higher. When you're trading a put, you believe a stock is going to go lower. So I bought two of these contracts, and these contracts costed $7.75 per contract. Now that's the premium, right? That's the premium that I paid. You multiply that times 100, so that means that these contracts were around $775 per contract at the end of the day. Now I bought these particular contracts on May 16th. So I've been in these contracts for about 2 weeks. And right now, the contracts are up about 7.33%. So it's up pretty good right now. Actually got a 13.65% day gain at the time of this video. So pretty good. And also have a square call for the same expiration, but a $67.50 call. Now I bought that call at about $9.20, multiplied times 100. That costed me $920.66. I bought this call on May 17th, so that's about 2 weeks as well. And right now this call is up about 15.38%. So this particular call is up more than what the PayPal call is right now, but that's okay. Now let me give you some reasoning into why I bought these particular calls. Now, I personally wanted to buy these stocks on discounts, right? I wanted to buy these stocks because I've seen them beaten down so much, and they're at pre-COVID levels, right? They're at levels that we're seeing pre-COVID, but at the same time, the earnings are higher than what they were pre-COVID. And so I said, hey, I'm gonna buy a PayPal. I'm gonna get into a PayPal trade, and I'm going to get into a Square trade. And I bought more contracts of the PayPal than I did the Square because I said, hey, PayPal is an S&P 500 company. PayPal's market cap is about double the market cap of Square's. PayPal, at the end of the day, if it's going to get some price appreciation, I believe that PayPal may get more institutional investment into it because of the fact that it is in the S&P 500. So I said, hey, PayPal may get slightly more of a price appreciation. On top of that, PayPal is actually investing more cash investing more cash back into its shares by repurchasing its shares. Can't hardly talk here. So the reason why that's important is because if PayPal is buying these shares at $61 a share, or $62 a share, or maybe even $60 a share, if they're buying those shares at those specific levels, that's a very, very good thing for me. And I may be able to benefit from that, and I may be able to see the price continue to appreciate. Now, Square, at the end of the day, Square and PayPal, they move the same, right? They're two fintech stocks in the same industry, and they move the same. They've been moving the same for the last 5 years, right? They move together, they trade together. They're like AMD and Nvidia, right? One may be higher than the other, but they're both going to move in the same direction. Same thing with Lowe's and Home Depot. One may be higher than the other, but they're both going to move in the same direction. And so I decided to buy two, and let's see what is going to actually happen with these particular ones. So you may be asking, okay, why would you buy contracts so far out? The first reason why is because I believe that these strike prices are going to hit. Okay, I believe that they're going to hit, and I do believe that they're going to exceed, but I want to give myself time to do it. I've been in the market for a little while now, and what I see in the market is that I have a very, very good sense of how the market is going to move. I have a very, very good sense of what moves stocks. I have a very, very good sense of being able to establish what is a good stock and what is a bad stock, and being able to profit and being able to exploit opportunities in the market. The one thing that I'm not very good at is being able to tell you when they're going to happen. And so, hey, number one, I'm going to give myself a year. I'm going to give myself a year to be able to get the percentage return that I am looking for, be able to profit, take profits, reinvest into another position. The second thing is that I am trading options. And so options introduce leverage. Leverage introduces volatility. Volatility introduces those Greeks that are associated with the options contracts. The main one that I do not like is theta. Theta is the one that I hate because theta is the one that allows my options contract to lose value, right? It's the one that allows my options contract to lose value. So what does that mean? Theta, so if a stock price is going down and you're getting closer and closer and closer to your expiration, is going to just suck away so much of your particular profit, and it's going to just eat away at your options contracts. Theta, when you're buying contracts that are far out into the future, a year in advance, theta is pretty much irrelevant. A stock could have a healthy pullback, but then it could come back up to that same value, and theta won't even be able to affect it, and it'll be at the exact same price, pretending as if the stock didn't even go down. And so, I'm giving you a glimpse into my portfolio. I'm letting you see what's going on. I'm going to update you on this, but specifically from a PayPal perspective, what's gonna get me to that $70 call and beyond? What's actually going to get me to that specific strike price? So one thing that I'm looking at with PayPal specifically is the analyst price target. Now, analyst price targets should not be taken as the Bible. You should not just take the price target and say, hey, this is what this stock is going to get to in this particular time. But analyst price targets are there for a reason, and you should use them as a tool, and you should use them as a guide to see what the analyst may think. So the average price target, even after the steep decline the stock has had, is still $96.83. That's a 56% upside where the stock is right now. The highest is $160, and the lowest is, what do you know, $70. The exact strike price that I'm looking for, right? That is the particular, that's what I'm particularly looking at, right? I'm saying that, hey, I'm not even saying that we're going to get to $96. It's not even what I'm saying. I'm saying that the stock is going to have some level of appreciation to at least get us 270 and past 70, so I can get to my profit goal, take my profit, reposition, and go into another position. Now, from a technical perspective, okay, if we look at this PayPal chart, okay, from a technical perspective, if we look at this PayPal chart, we look at it, right? This is a monthly chart now. You look at what the stock has done since 2017, like we talked about earlier. It went up, it went way up here, and then it just crashed on down. And so now we're in levels to where we were back in 2017, right? I think, me personally, that this stock is not going to go any lower. I believe that we were at former major resistance back in 2017, and now that former resistance is now going to turn to support now. And I believe that we really truly have some support. I'm making a bet that the stock is not going to go much lower than this, and I believe that we're going to have some type of price appreciation. If you look at the things, I'm just going to take the company as word and just say that, hey, the company is going to be able to deliver. I'm going to say, hey, the company is going to be able to find a CEO that can help execute, and that's going to help me be able to appreciate from an options perspective, get my profits, get out. I'm not saying that I want to be in this stock forever, hold it for long term. What I am saying is that I see this as an opportunity because the stock is so low and it's so undervalued. This is an opportunity for you to get into a particular position, being able to appreciate, get some price appreciations by using leverage and options, and being able to get out. That's pretty much what I'm seeing for my specific trades.